What's going on, everybody? Doc from Average Gamer Guy is back yet again, and as you can see, some more Rocket League action, and we're talking about two topics today. First and foremost, we're going to talk a little bit about the Jurassic Park DLC. We got the new Jeep, we got the new goal explosion, and a few other things. Super pumped. We had a chance to play around with it just a little bit. We're going to show off the items and the customization here just very quickly so you guys get a good feel. And then the second thing, probably more importantly, we're going to spend the majority of the episode talking about the Rocket Pass. So let's jump right into this. Welcome. Kick back, hang with us for a few minutes, get your daily dose of Rocket League info and news, and just chill with us. So this is the Jeep. This thing is cool, man. I was kind of contemplating if I was going to pick it up or not. I just couldn't pass up the fact of how cool the goal explosion is. And then after picking up the Jeep, I really, really like it. It's very much like a lot of the other DLC cars. You get the base Jeep. You get two colors, red and blue. You get two sets of wheels, red and blue. You can't change any of that. You do get a couple of customization options, which is kind of cool. They do let you pick your boost, which I think is really neat. I went with the flamethrower boost. You go with standard. You can go with whatever. But I did think that was pretty cool that you pick the boost at least. So you get a little bit of customization. No antennas, no toppers, no nothing like that. You do get to pick your trails. So I snagged up two of these that I thought matched the red and the blue pretty good. You get the standard engine audio, which is pretty standard. And this is what you get. Now, you can actually pick any of the goal explosions you want. As you can see, you have the option to customize this. This T-Rex goal explosion is just too cool. The coolest thing about it is it's not specific to this car. It's not like the Batman DLC cars where you only get that goal explosion with those cars. This you can actually use with any of the cars. We'll pop over, we'll show off. You do get a couple of additional universal items, which is pretty neat. I had a hard time finding the banners here, but you get a couple of different banners, which is pretty cool. I actually really like it. You get a Jurassic Park banner, which has the T-Rex or the Raptor slash in the middle of it. You get a Jurassic World banner. Both of them really cool depending on the color scheme you want. You get the Mr. DNA banner, which I just think is like so perfect. I love that. Super cool. Definitely some nice touches there. And I think that's it for the banners. So you get three banners, which is cool. Again, you get the Universal Goal Explosion, obviously the car, and what comes with that. And then we have one other item? Yeah, this hard hat here, which is universally equipable except for on the Jeep. So pretty neat, pretty cool. Like I said, it took me a couple of games to get warmed up with this car. We had this neat little goal here to tie this match up. Sadly, we didn't end up winning it, but I'll just say really quick first impressions. I'm no expert with these cars, clearly, and I will say it's got the Octane hitbox, if you didn't know. It feels pretty good. I think there's a little bit of variance in how it turns, and I will say it feels like it handles in the air pretty well. I do feel like for whatever reason, and I don't know why, this is probably not a statistic in my just craziness, but it does feel like this Jeep recovers much better. And what else? Like I said, it handles in the air really well. The other thing I think, and I cannot flick at all, but I will tell you, I had some pretty gnarly ones in this thing. I don't know what it is about it. Like the roof, for instance, makes it feel a little bit bigger. I'm really not too sure. The flicks felt pretty good. And like I said, I can hardly flick. So if I'm getting a few pretty good ones off, that's telling me something about it. Like I said, beyond that, it feels good. If it's a fun car, it's definitely neat. The goal explosion is just awesome. Is worth the DLC price of $199. So again, you get the car and all that stuff for $1.99. Good deal. In my opinion, it's better than some of the previous DLC, although probably not still as good. Depending on your style, not as good as the whole Justice League DLC that we got last time. Just again for the sole fact that came with just so much stuff. We talked all these banners, we talked all these universal decals and things like that. That was just too good of a deal. As a standalone DLC car, this thing is cool though. Like I said, the goal explosion is sweet. I got a lot of funny reactions from people that, not everybody's going to pick this up, but I got a lot of funny reactions, scoring a couple goals, people, people chatting in game about it. So it's neat. Go test it out. Again, you get a chance to kind of see what the customization is and what all you get. And then, you know, again, it's an Octane hitbox, which is the most popular car in the game. So if you want to do that, it's all yours. You know, have at it. And let me know what you guys think. If you ended up picking it up and you've had probably way more time to mess around with it, play with the car than I have, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, it felt pretty good. I definitely want to use it. I was a huge fan of the Tumbler Batmobile. I don't know if this replaces it per se at this point, but I got to just put some hours in with this thing and see how I feel. Like I said, it felt like pretty good after I got a couple games under my belt. Probably doesn't help that I haven't played this game in a couple days either, so that just is what it is. But let me know what you guys think. If you end up picking it up, it is out now. It's a quick download, and like I said, $199 for a cool DLC car and some cool customization options. You really can't go too wrong with that. So with all that being said, gameplay in the background, hang out. It's nothing amazing, but you're just gonna listen to me talk because we got a lot to talk about, quite a bit. To be really honest with you guys, we've got the Rocket Pass. So today, the 19th, we had Devin on the official Rocket League website, which I will link down below. Essentially just put out a post. I always call them forum posts, but put out a post that talks about Rocket Pass. I can talk today. And it's just a closer look. So we're going to read through this. It's got some really interesting, it's got some much more specific details than we've seen in the past. And honestly, I feel a lot better about this than I originally thought this system was going to go. Now, take for granted, this is not 100% official or anything, and there's still a lot of details to be discussed in the near future. But this gives a pretty good breakdown of what we can expect, what this kind of looks like, and even a little bit of where they're trying to go with it in the future. So let's just jump into it. Rocket Pass, it's brand new. It's a time-limited progression system. It's going to give you several ways to earn new content in Rocket League. So I'm going to pause right there. I know I'm like one sentence in. You can still earn crates. They're going to talk about the XP-based progression system. This is completely different than that. XP-based progression system, their plans and changes, they're actually going to talk about it later this week. Usually it's on Thursdays. So stick around to the channel. Probably 2 days or so, we're going to have some more news that we'll share with you guys as far as that's all concerned, but that has nothing to do with this. Alright, so I just want to make that clear. You're not going to be able to pick up crates or anything else like that. With this Rocket Pass, this is purely the items within the pass. So just keep that in mind. Their goal with this is to offer several Rocket Passes every year, and it really focusing on an emphasis of new unique content for each pass. Again, I'm going to pause here. I will be curious to see what crates do, although I don't think crates are going away. I think crates are going to stay. This is just going to be a supplement to those new, unique content, and I think it's good. It might decrease the total volume of crates that we're seeing, but obviously that's a huge money generator. It's a huge portion of the pot for their RLCS and everything like that. So don't be too nervous with that. Just my read on it. However, important to note. So, getting into the nuts and bolts of it finally. There are going to be two different types of Rocket Passes. There's going to be free and premium. Starting later this summer, so I expect this in the next couple of months, they're going to offer you two versions of the Rocket Pass right off the bat. You get a free one and a premium. The free Rocket Pass will have rewards that unlock automatically, which gives everyone the opportunity to earn free new customization items, which includes banners, in-game titles, and decryptors. So there you go. More decryptors. That's something that the community really talked about, really wanted. I think that's awesome. If you're looking for additional content beyond the free Rocket Pass to unlock, you're going to be able to choose to purchase a premium Rocket Pass upgrade for 10 keys. So USD $9.99 or whatever your regional equivalent is. This comes out with even more content, including new customization items, new car bodies, keys, which I think is really interesting, we'll talk about it in a second, premium player banners, and premium titles. You'll also unlock XP boosts that multiply your earned XP throughout the duration of your Rocket Pass, as well as XP awards that can help you advance through Rocket Pass more quickly. So I'm going to pause right there. I think that's really interesting. One thing that they hit on, obviously with the premium content, you're essentially paying for the ability to unlock new stuff. It doesn't unlock automatically, You still have to go through and progress through and play the game. That's the whole point of this, is to get people to stay consistent with the game, play it consistently, and have, again, people just in their lobbies playing the games. I think it's interesting that they're going to have premium car bodies or new car bodies, keys, all this premium content. The fact that you can earn keys out of this is really cool. So if you think about it, you're spending 10 keys, $10 or whatever, again, you pay in your region for that equivalent. Say, hypothetically, you're able to get 5 keys back. You're really not spending all of that much money in order to get it. Now, I'm being, again, hypothetical here because I don't know how many we're actually going to be able to get. But the fact that they're even offering up the chance for you to pick up some keys, I think is really, really cool as an ability to get some of that stuff back. So you're not just picking up decryptors that are going to keep items locked, and some people like me, I don't really use decryptors a whole lot. The fact that I can actually get keys is super beneficial towards me, and the fact that I can work towards them is pretty cool too. So I'll keep going. Rocket Pass, its premium upgrade, is going to be available to every Rocket League player, no matter which platform you're on, and every item will be tradable, excluding typical non-tradable items like titles. You'll also be able to upgrade to premium at any time while the Rocket Pass is active without losing any progress, which means you'll immediately receive the premium rewards for your current pass tier, and you'll continue to receive all of the items from the free pass alongside premium content until the earning period is over. Finally, if you're interested in purchasing the premium upgrade, you can see every piece of content before you upgrade, so you know exactly what you're getting. I think this is really smart. So it's essentially like being able to see what's in the crate without actually purchasing or picking up the crate. And I think that's a brilliant, brilliant idea. The cool thing is say maybe you're not going to be able to play as much as you think you're going to be able to play. So you're like, I don't know. Again, they haven't put a time frame on how long these Rocket Passes are gonna last. I would imagine a month. I would imagine it's going to be a good amount of time to give you a lot of time to be able to actually go out, play the game, and earn these rewards and tier up and progress through the system and get all the content. With that being said, maybe you know you're not going to be able to play a lot. Maybe it's during a tough period during school, or you've got a busy season during work or something. The neat thing about this is you can play as much as you want. Maybe you get to the last couple days before the Rocket Pass is over, and they're either swapping it for a new one or just ending that specific one, and you were able to play more than you thought. You're going to be able to look at what tiers of rewards you're going to be able to get, and then you can just purchase the Rocket Pass, and you can grab all that stuff without the risk of losing it or not being able to upgrade or rank up in your tiers. I think it's a brilliant idea. So that's really cool. You can upgrade to premium at any time, instantly snag all of those tiered rewards, and you're good to go. I think that's really cool. So tiers, pro tiers, and tiering up. Each time you level up with the Rocket Pass, while the Rocket Pass is active, you're going to earn one pass tier. The more tiers you earn, the more rewards you unlock. Obviously, if you want those premium rewards sooner than later, you can also tier up by purchasing tiers outright with keys. So they're going to give people the ability to just straight buy the content. If you want to buy the pass and then buy the content, you can. Be curious to see how much that's going to end up being. They're still finalizing the total number of tiers that will be available in the first one, and they're going to share more on that aspect very soon. So again, end of the summer, sometime in the summer, I'm thinking August. We'll probably hear something maybe in July about how exactly this is going to work. Once you've unlocked all of the available tiers in your pass, you can begin earning pro tiers if you've purchased the premium upgrade. Each pro tier rewards you with a random painted or certified version of a premium Rocket Pass item you've already unlocked. So here's your chance to get that stuff. Say that car body, for instance. Here's your chance to get it painted. Here's your chance to get it certified. Even better, you won't see any duplicate rewards from the pro tiers until you've completed a full set of each paint color and certification for the current pass. That is really interesting. So say you really want a Crimson Striker car body. You're going to have the capability, if you grind it out enough, to be able to pick that up. They can't wait for us to experience Rocket Pass, blah, blah, blah. They've got some FAQs here, which I think is really interesting. They've talked about Rocket Pass featuring quests or challenges. This is something that they want to do, but they're going to be hesitant with it. They kind of intend to do maybe like a weekly win bonus or something along the lines, either with a team or specific goals that maybe you play, like specific types of game modes or share a team objective. They're going to probably stay away from some of those quests and challenges until they can figure out exactly how it works in order to make it so that people can't farm either wins or certain things that they wouldn't normally try to do. High level tier players, are they going to earn tiers more slowly? No, because after, and again this revolves with the XP progression system, essentially as part of the progression updates that they mentioned, any levels beyond a certain threshold are going to require the same amount of experience. So say the threshold's 100, levels 101 all the way up through 3000 are going to take the same amount of experience per level. There's no scaling anymore, which is a good idea. Can you unlock crates with Rocket Pass? We already covered this, but no, you can't. Crates are not going to be available as part of the pass tier unlocks, but you can get decryptors as well as keys with the premium upgrade, which is really cool. So decryptors in the regular free Rocket Pass, keys in the premium upgrade. And then is every Rocket Pass item dropped as painted or certified? Will every Rocket Pass item drop as painted or certified Pro Tier rewards? They said no, only a select list of items will be eligible to drop from Pro Tiers, which will be focused primarily on the best premium rewards from the pass. So again, if you can imagine, they're going to do a car body, they're going to do some wheels. Those are going to be the things that are going to be able to drop. Maybe the banners or something like that. They won't paint, but you guys get the idea. So tons of info, a ton of info. I've taken up enough of your day. Go down below, check out the link, read the forum post for yourself, and let me know what you guys think. I'm super excited. I think this is really good. They do talk about some additional content coming. They talk about updating and their summer roadmap as well, that they're going to bring some more details out shortly with. So I think, again, they're staying consistent with updating the community, keeping us going. We got some cool stuff with new crate. We got the RLCS rewards, Apex coming back. They've kind of just been slowly continuing to feed us info after info, and I really appreciate that. That's going to keep people engaged. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm curious to see how they're going to implement it, and it doesn't feel like something that's going to be forced to earn money. I think it's a good idea if you want to pay for the premium upgrade. It's going to be the same thing like picking up a DLC car, in my opinion, and it gives you the chance to have something to work towards. Again, we haven't seen new achievements in this game in a long time. We haven't seen new game modes. I think some of that stuff, in my opinion, is coming, but Rocket Pass is going to be on the forefront, and it's going to be another thing. People love the customization in this, and now the fact that if you buy that premium pass and you really do play this game a lot, you're going to have the chance to level up and actually work towards getting something significant that you might really like, and almost to a certain extent guaranteed that you're going to be able to get it painted and certified, which is really, really cool. So I'm curious to see what else they're going to be talking about. I'm curious to see how they're going to work this XP progression system, and hopefully, again, they said we'll hear something later this week, so stay tuned to the channel. We will bring you the news as soon as we can and as soon as we hear. And as always, really curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are, so please leave them down below, and we'll be sure to chat back and forth and chat with the community. So I've been Doc with Average Gamer, guys. As always, thank you so very much for the support. If you're new, subscribe. We really do appreciate it. Longtime subscribers, thanks for tuning in. Really do appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.